Wise man, it's wise man time. Hello, welcome to another episode of Wise Man Time with your hosts, me, Jean-Pierre Pouillet, Zach Van Gestel, Patrick Sermon, and our very special wise-ass guest. It's, hold your applause, it's Tony Burkett.
Hey y'all, thanks for letting me be here. I actually asked to be on because
You did. You sent a group text to us.
I like the show. I listened.
Yeah.
I've listened to all of them, I believe, except for the one with Ethan where he rectifies Kanye. So that one I have to listen to that one.
He was more standing up for the White Power Ranger.
There was a lot of talk about Power Rangers on the episode.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of...
Maybe don't tell me that. Yeah, I'm probably honestly not going to listen to it.
Well, never mind then.
But we understand you wanted to come on so you could clear the air about some recent things that's happened.
Is that true?
What?
What happened?
I have bowel cancer.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I know my dog will run right up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He usually doesn't like people unless they're dying.
Well.
So when did you find out?
I've just always known.
Yeah.
I just,
You grew up the type of person you're like, I one day I'm gonna get ball cancer.
I've always had these two lumps in my sack. Yeah. Must be tumors. They hurt when you squeeze them.
That's a good point.
Seems like the cancer would like form like a shield around your balls if you had it.
Yeah, to protect.
That'd be dope. You can get a cage for your balls.
Yeah. Oh, you can get that. That's you don't have to have
the built-in one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That'd be the best way for a doctor to let you know that you have cancer. You know, they'd be like, all right, bad news, you have bowel cancer. Good news is in your lung.
It's just a ball of cancer.
I mean, it's cancer.
It's growing out the side of your head. I'm
Could
surprised.
be bowel cancer, but it's in your lung.
I thought I had nipple cancer, or not nipple, but breast cancer.
Nipple cancer.
Because my nipple was like it was like hard on one side of my nipple, and one day I popped it.
Yeah.
So I guess it was just like a cyst or something.
Is that how you get rid of breast cancer? You just squeeze it out?
I don't
Pop
think
it.
so.
I had a thing on my, well, it was my nipple, but like on my chest, like above my nipple, same, just like a hard lump. And also, it was like a cyst. Yeah. It was gross.
Ooh. I think everybody's had their scare with cancer. I've just had like a sinus infection and thought it was like brain cancer.
Yeah.
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 What if someone's an oncologist and they're just trying to describe what they are? They're like, I kind of like Dr. Pimple Popper, except for cancer. Yeah.
It's so satisfying to watch someone pop cancer out of somebody else's body.
Does it come out black? Just gooey black?
What? A
Cancer.
cyst or cancer?
Cancer.
I think it's just a fleshy colored.
Ugh.
I think. I don't know.
I could picture I picture cancer like a tar substance, just thick and.
I always
gooey.
imagine it white because in the X-rays they show up white.
Yeah,
Everything's
Let's
white on
not
an
find
X-ray.
out or it's going to give me nightmares.
All right, let's talk about something more happy. What's in the news? Who died this year?
Who died this year?
I saw. It looks like another guy got hit on that bridge in front of my house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was on the way to
Another one?
Yeah.
How many people get hit on that bridge?
Well, one guy was riding his bike and his friend ran him over.
That's the dude from Seville or McGuire's or whatever.
Yeah. And,
Killed him?
Yeah. And
It's the luck of the Irish.
that's fucked up.
Hit one.
Yeah.
Also kind of the luck of the Irish to get hit.
Depending on how your life's going.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to kill yourself. You can still go to heaven, technically.
Just booze all over your windshield.
Yeah.
I mean, bad luck's luck. It still qualifies. Did you know it's a It's a full moon tonight.
Is that why I'm feeling so horny?
Mm-hmm.
My dick's being pulled towards the moon.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
So much
understand.
fluid in it.
That's how tides work.
I got so much fluid in my dick, it's getting pulled to the moon.
I have a cyst on it.
Actually, my balls are engorged.
I don't
Balls are
understand.
just
Doctor, I need
pointing
to call
straight up.
Dr. Pecker Popper.
Pecker popper.
Yeah, I did realize
girlfriend's
recently. I feel like Dr. Pimple Popper is the most racist thing to say in like a Asian accent. You know?
Dr. Pimper Popper.
Yeah, it's like you
Oh,
don't.
my Dr. Pimper Popper.
Isn't Sandra Lee is her name?
I don't know.
Sandra Reed.
That's what I mean.
Oh shit!
Doctor something, I don't know.
But back to celebrity deaths. I'm sure you all know.
We need to do like not to cut you off, but we I'm sorry, Patrick.
Kirstie Alley died.
Hey,
What?
cheers, cheers. Hey, let's pour one of her. Cheers, cheers.
You can't say cheers when Kirstie Alley died.
I wonder if Ted Danson's gonna go to that funeral. I doubt it.
that-
Woody Harrelson would be there.
That
He
funeral.
would be because he's reasonable, or not. I don't know. Maybe he's not.
I don't know either. John Travolta would be there, right?
Ooh, Sandy. I don't know.
She was America's Sandy. Honestly, she was the Olivia Newton-John of America,
That's
which is,
She's different than
I guess that's something.
Kirstie Alley was on what? Didn't she get fat at one point? She was hot, then she got fat.
Yeah, she was on some show and it's just like Fat Lady or something. That was what it was called. Like she was known for like fluctuating in weight.
The Jonah Hill.
This
of
was back
women.
before body positivity. But I'm sure the people who are all about that and like, God, she's so beautiful, how fat she is. I'm sure now they still call her fatty,
Yeah, this was back when fat was
Kirstie
fat
Fatty.
and
You wanna
not thick.
You wanna hear my impression of Kirstie Alley?
Sure.
Because she's dead.
Let's go. I'm looking up what Kirstie Alley was in because I just don't know.
She was.
Cheers. Yes, we got that one.
Oh, I thought you were doing a
Look
toast.
who's talking.
Yeah, that's the one with the babies. Now,
It's the one with Kirstie Alley.
yeah, and the
Oh
babies.
wait, was she the hot one? Was she Rebecca? On
How do you spell Kirstie?
I don't know the babies' names in Look Who's Talking. And no.
Little known fact, those babies.
Was she the hot
I'm not talking
baby?
about. No, I'm talking about. What wasn't she on Cheers? Isn't there a bitch named Rebecca on Cheers?
I don't know how many people know this, but the babies in Look Who's Talking weren't actually talking. It was actually being voiced over by somebody else the whole time. Now,
That is.
isn't that bizarre? When
Yeah,
I was
that's-
watching
that's
it,
false advertising.
I was like, wow, these kids, their
She's-
vocabulary.
she's-
Wasn't
still-
her name Cliff on Cheers?
Oh, it might have been that one.
Her name Rebecca. Her name was Rebecca Howe.
Oh, she was Rebecca. I was just talking about how
Oh, yeah,
I,
Cliff
how I
was
thought
the
she was kind of
mailman.
hot the other day. Was she?
You said Rebecca Howell?
Howe.
Like, is she related to the?
No. HOWE.
Oh, Howell.
Yeah, Howe.
How?
Drop Dead Gorgeous. She was
Everything
in
about her is like a
The Goldbergs.
annoying name. Christy? No.
Flaked.
Kirsty.
Kirstie Howland.
It's like just
You said
be a normal name,
Kings
lady.
of Queens.
Toots.
I haven't seen anything she's been in.
You
most
said
part.
Drop Dead Gorgeous?
Yes.
Now she's just known for loving Donald Trump.
Now she's just
the
drop
James
dead.
Woods of bar culture.
She was also in Star Trek. Is it 3 or 2?
I lost
She played
count.
War.
Oh yes. Wrath of the Khan. She was in Wrath of the Khan.
I think she was a Scientologist. I'm pretty certain.
She donated a lot of money. Actually,
think
she
all of them were
claimed
Scientologists.
to have donated a third of her total earnings to Scientology and other
What a fucking waste of money.
charitable
At least she wasn't a
organizations.
godless atheist liberal.
That's true.
Give
Yeah,
her
at
that.
least
She believes
she.
in an alien god, but still,
Hey,
better than nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, because there's
It's better
something
to be in a dangerous cult than just to not believe in nothing.
Because you still have a chance to make it to heaven. Because what if she's right? What if they're right? You know?
Right,
Yeah.
right. It's like a big spinny wheel. Like it might land on Scientology. It'll probably land on Christianity.
Probably won't, but you
She-
know,
Yeah.
She's in that big.
it's definitely not going to
spaceship
land on
in the
nothing.
sky.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
True. Yeah, there's always a space for it to land on. None of them are blank. Like if you ever played Life, it never lands on nothing when you spin the wheel. It's always a 0 through 9.
Yep.
What would be worse? Whenever you die, what would be worse? Going to hell or being cast out into space, like the void, the loneliness.
Space is definitely better than hell.
Oh my God.
Hell is terrible.
Yeah,
It's
but-
the worst thing you could think of. Space is way better.
But what if it always feels like you're dying and you can't breathe?
Right, and also you're in solitude for eternity going into space.
Yeah, but at least you get to look
That
at
sounds,
stuff.
see, that sounds nice to me, though. I would actually enjoy some peace and quiet.
It's nice and cool.
It'd be perpetual insanity. You have nobody to talk to.
Not in my
forever.
mind. I'm like, if I forever,
Yeah,
I think I
forever.
could do that. I think I could be by myself forever and never get tired of myself.
I mean, okay.
I'm already tired of you, and we've only been talking like 10 minutes there now.
See what I mean? See, why would I want to hang out with this guy anymore?
At least in hell, you get to meet new people.
Meet new people.
You do.
There's thousands coming in every day.
Yeah,
millions even.
You probably can establish relationships.
Have you ever tried to meet someone while you're on fire?
It's a real fucking romantic comedy right there. We were both in hell.
Oh, that's all they would have on TV in hell is romantic comedies.
I like romantic comedies. So
I bet you fucking
maybe
do.
I will go to hell.
It's like, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I know you're on fire right now, but are you Mahatma Gandhi? I don't know. He's down here somewhere. I just figured I'd ask.
Father David?
It's like, I'm your dad. Why are you calling me Father David? It's like, well, you were Stern. I had you that.
Man,
Howard Stern.
No, definitely.
he'll be there.
He's probably Scientologist.
Scientology, they're wrong. I mean, they're blatantly wrong.
Whoa,
We're gonna get
dude.
sued for saying that.
Well,
but
it's a weird thing. I just can tell Scientologists. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, like Garth Brooks seems Scientology. The Rock seems Scientology. It's just like school shooter eyes and way too happy to not remember what it's like to be human anymore. you know?
The happy thing really does kind of throw a...
Which is
For
kind
me.
of a good sales pitch, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like,
But it's like-
I can
but it's
tell
in-
you're a Scientologist by how happy you
It's
are.
insane happiness. It's like
Right.
not grounded in anything.
Sure. Yeah, it's like Garth Brooks happy.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Garth Brooks, but apparently he's
He's from Oklahoma. He's a Scientologist.
He wears rhinestone shirts and a cowboy hat.
what a weird thing to be from Oklahoma and a Scientologist now. Those two shouldn't be in bed together.
it's weird enough to be from Oklahoma. Who is from Oklahoma?
Right?
Right, yeah. Like, there's never been a goddamn song about Oklahoma. No one lives
Timothy
there.
McVeigh.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
true.
mean, I'm guessing. I would imagine.
I'm gonna look up people from Oklahoma and let's see if we can.
Have any of you-
That's
probably-
a tremendous. What a waste of time.
Have any of you ever been
Probably
to
a few-
Oklahoma?
Probably a few
No, I
senators.
have.
Yeah, it's bad.
What was
It's
that?
not a good place.
A few senators probably from Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, but those don't count. Those aren't humans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said people, not humans.
aren't those the same thing?
I don't know, man. I would consider Hillary Clinton a person. Wait,
Yeah,
a human. She's a humanoid. She's like a reptilian human.
right?
Humanoid.
half reptile, half robot, half Scientologist.
Something in there. There's something going on.
Intergalactic pedophile.
Oh yeah.
Intergalactic pedophile, intergalactic.
You know the whole.
Pedophile.
You know the whole QAnon
Pedophile.
conspiracy. It's if you take away like the lizards part, everything else kind of makes sense. It's just a bunch of rich people.
Why wouldn't they be lizards?
Because I don't know. They're cold-blooded.
What evidence do you have for them not being lizards?
I don't have any evidence for that, but I do have. There
There's-
is.
Ooh,
They have skin
JP.
and not scales.
Gut punching you with truth.
It hurt.
Proud of you, Jape. Seriously, I love you.
How do you prove a negative?
I mean, I'm still all about Pizzagate, man. feel it's legit.
Brad Pitt's from
remember
Oklahoma.
I told you when that happened, I was like, there's all these pedophiles.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, talking about Pizzagate still.
Oh, yeah.
In 2022.
I'm a Pizzagate truther. I
Yeah.
truly am.
Chuck Norris, Oklahoma.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this really the bit we're doing? Who's from Oklahoma?
No, y'all were talking, and I'm looking up information.
It's not really a bit. We're just trying to inform the people.
Yeah. Stay away from these people. Ron Howard,
Ron Howard. Okay.
Toby Keith.
I love this bar and grill in Oklahoma.
Fucking Dr. Phil's from Oklahoma. Now that makes sense.
so much sense,
Yeah.
dude.
He talks like he's from
I
Oklahoma.
fucking hate Dr. Phil. He's just so punchable.
I like Dr. Phil.
I like him too.
He cusses now, which is fun. Like, all these goddamn kids, they don't know what they're doing. They need to be raised right, fucking asshole kids.
I'll catch you outside.
you fucking bitch. Seriously, he was on Rogan and he was just like dropping F-bombs and shit. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was strange.
Gets it.
Dude.
Has Steve Harvey been on
he's-
Rogan?
No, but he
that'd
should
a fun
be.
one.
Fucking Bill Goldberg.
Who
is that?
Fuck, that's the least like that's the blankest face I've ever heard of a
Bill
name.
Goldberg.
A Jew?
All I can see is a nose. That's all.
Is there any gay people from Oklahoma? Because I got a good joke for that one.
Reba
McEntire.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep, that's a dyke if I've ever seen one.
More like Oklahoma.
You got him.
Dude, Steve Harvey, y'all are probably too young to understand this, but dude, Steve Harvey is just Black Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can see that.
Who's Ed McMahon?
I was
Is that the
thinking,
guy from
Publishers
WWE?
Clearinghouse, like he hosted Star Search.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I was thinking,
And
I was
he
thinking
was
it
on
was
the
Vince
Tonight
McMahon,
Show.
too.
Like it's just he's got the same career that Ed McMahon had, but for the digital era.
And he's got that caterpillar on his face, which is so fucking.
What?
That caterpillar.
Oh,
that
the
caterpillar.
mustache?
Yeah.
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 It looks like it's just like glued on. It doesn't move. You know.
Yeah, it's like
You know, that essentially concludes...
it's too trim.
That concludes the list of notable people from Oklahoma.
Good.
Well, Brad Pitt, you said, was on there.
Yeah, Brad
which
Pitt.
is a shocker.
They named him after where he's from, a pit.
that's his family's name. Yeah.
Also, Steve
Makes
Harvey's
sense.
kind of like Black Mr. Potato Head. Has anyone ever said
He
that?
really is. He does look just like
It looks
Mr.
like all
Potato
his
Head.
facial
If you open up,
features,
if you
just
open up
put
his
it on
butt,
there.
you can find like a bunch of like ear hair that he used to have, a hat.
Things you can't say on TV.
a suit.
Yeah.
It's just way too big, but also fits.
Do you think Steve Harvey's carrying around like a nice piece on him? You know,
You mean like a toupee?
a ding dong.
I mean, it's
Oh.
like
I thought you meant a
probably, but
gun.
who cares?
Yeah.
You know,
His dick is very Christian, so it doesn't really get out much.
I could keep my mouth shut. but-
Okay.
Wait, is he Christian or I thought?
Yeah, he's Christian.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he would have that kind of empty happiness in his eyes to possibly be
I mean,
Scientologist.
no,
he's
Steve
like a
Harvey's
Sunday
cool.
morning Christian. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he used to be on that fucking that Kings of Comedy shit.
Mhm.
Did y'all ever watch that?
He would say "damn" and "hell" a lot.
Dude,
Ass,
he
maybe?
would murder.
Yeah,
Dude, I
he's
saw
funny.
one of his specials like 10 years ago, and it was like so funny, but not for the right reasons. You know what I mean? It's just
corny.
so like black hack. You know what I mean? Just like all the numbers, but didn't hump a stool. You know what I mean? It's just
It's all
like,
in the expression and body movement
Right,
type.
like facial
Women be like
expressions.
this, men be like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's so painting by numbers that it's like one of the greatest specials ever. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he hits every single mark, and
Yeah.
then people are loving it.
And then right when you're like he's gonna close big, humping the stool, doesn't do it.
What?
No, it doesn't.
Genius, dude.
Right.
Subverting
But it's like
expectation.
and
What an
and,
artist.
and it's like playing an old playing an old soul song, you know, over the speaker. And they talk about, ooh, yeah, we used to dance like this, but hit the song. You know, like it wasn't playing. It
Yeah.
was just hitting every single mark.
Yeah, I like whenever Hannibal Buress did that. No, Cat Williams.
He's like,
I'm sorry,
you know
Cat
what my
Williams.
two favorite things are? The Lord and pussy. You know? My two favorite things.
I like whenever he's talking about how young people they're always eating hot Cheetos.
Right.
Hot Cheetos. And Arizona iced tea.
Oh, dude, they have
Hell no.
That's the whole joke.
Right.
They eat this and drink that.
Hell no.
There ain't no way you gonna catch me doing that. Okay. And he said it. He said I was thinking he said it. Getting up, running around, slapping your knee.
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. Y'all ever heard something so funny that you became a black person for a second?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you like go limp, like
you get out of the chair, make a lap, come back, sit down, fall down a little bit,
yeah,
start eating chicken wings.
those are the best. Yeah,
Except for the chicken wings part. I don't know where you got that
that
from.
sounds good.
Dude, you know who Bruce is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
The man's so nice they named him twice.
Killer. One of the funniest specials ever. It's on YouTube. You can just watch it anytime. It's
Well-
just so killer.
Since we're on the topic of black comedians, what about Earthquake?
Dude, I think
Earthquake?
Bruce better than Earthquake. I'm not a huge fan of
I don't know
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
I used to love Comic View when I was a kid all the time. And
And Bruce was on that.
Earthquake was one of those dudes, like,
Earthquake's like
obviously respect it, but
same-
it's just not for me. you
Same
know?
era though, right? As Bruce.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, did Bruce, is he the one that came out, he had like a notepad and fucking he went down the list of jokes, like checking them off? No?
I don't think so.
Must have been somebody else then. I mean, I'm not saying, all look alike. I'm just saying that, this is...
They
fucking-
don't when you get that big.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, whenever you get that fat, they start looking different.
Yeah.
Like planets, they have different that
Right.
that one has like a ring around them.
That one has a chain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts to make a lot of sense.
This one has many moons.
This one has big legs also. Yeah, a lot of them end up looking like Humpty Dumpty, just little sticks. But
Always
some of 'em
afraid
are
of
different.
running into that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
One just absorbs all light.
Yeah.
Who's that Humpty Dumpty looking black guy from Breaking Bad?
That's Earthquake.
No, that's Lavelle Crawford. He also
Lavelle
used to be on
Crawford.
Comic
Oh.
View. That dude is a killer. dude.
Really, I've never seen him perform.
His
What's
stand up,
with
I
that?
have his album. He is a killer, dude.
He
is
was
total
on
killer.
It's Always Sunny as well. Or was that Earthquake?
Dude,
I don't know who's on Always Sunny.
let me tell you, O.J. Simpson, that dude is a killer.
Mhm.
And he's funny now.
Is he?
Kind of.
Right?
Dude, honestly, man, I have a lot to say about O.J. Simpson. Like,
Okay.
This is the place to do it.
well, first of all, I saw a documentary that his son did it, and that O.J. took the fall for it. Like a very compelling documentary, and he took the fall for it rather than let his son. He had an older son that was from a different lady, from who's grown, and there's a very compelling documentary that he did that. So not only did he not kill Nicole, but he's the greatest dad
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Lost everything, dude. He was a naked gun. But also, dude, look, I don't want to advocate cutting women's heads off.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
But, whenever someone says resting bitch face, like legitimately, anytime I hear that, the first place my mind goes is Nicole Brown Simpson. Like every picture you've ever seen of that woman, she looks like such a bitch. Like,
Is there a picture of her decapitated head?
I gotta see her.
there
Are you
is-
looking at a picture of her now?
I'm pulling up a picture.
She had a resting bitch face. Now, does that mean she deserved getting her head cut off? I don't know. Does the carpet match the drapes? Is what I'm saying. Does her personality match that face? Because if so,
She does, yeah. Oh my
maybe.
god! Even on the People magazine,
I know, dude. Every photo
yeah.
of her, she
she looks
is.
very unhappy.
I just want to cut her head off.
yeah.
Like I never even talked to her, and I just see that picture, and I just want to cut her head off.
I want to know, does that...
You want to. Doesn't mean you should.
Right? I would never.
but you would like to.
I would understand anyone who did.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be their friend.
Son, father, or
I
whatever.
don't want to be the same race as them. But if they did, part of me, I get it.
Yeah.
Does the resting bitch face does she still have it even after her head's chopped off?
That would be hilarious. Like she looks at you like, really? That's how you're gonna do it? Really?
That's like, you remember Scary Movie 1?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When he chops the fucking cheerleaders.
Yeah. Ooh, big man.
Is it still talking to it?
Yeah.
Missing him?
Yeah.
And he chucks the head in a fucking recycle bin, and the bitch is still talking from within the trash can.
Yeah. Go ahead, run off.
Dude, you know the one? I think it might be Scary Movie 3.
That's the haunted house one.
Is that what's the one
No,
with
no, that's
Charlie
2.
Sheen and
Oh,
the
true.
signs?
That's the third one.
That's
yes.
the third one.
Dude,
Yes.
his comedic timing, dude.
Yeah.
He is killer, man.
That's a great movie. It's a funny movie.
And that's the one that that's when they stopped using the Wayans brothers and went to PG-13. The first two were rated R by the Wayans brothers, and then they transcended. Why did I say transcended? Then they transitioned into the.
And then they got
somebody else.
Simon Rex. I think he's fucking hilarious.
Simon Rex.
He's
I don't know who that is.
He plays like the 8 Mile guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm straight. I have no idea who it was.
Simon Rex is too sexy for you to know who he is.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
With a
I
last
wouldn't
name
know,
like
but
Rex,
maybe.
like what were your parents?
He's a porn star for sure.
You remember I told you I always delete my browser history after I look, and you're like, I thought you didn't look up porn. And I was like, I don't mean for porn, just things I wouldn't want people to know. And I was like, things like, I Googled that Simon Rex movie you told me that was good. And you're like, oh, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. He
Can't let my wife know I Googled a Simon Rex movie.
He plays a porn star in this movie. It's really good. I forgot what it was called.
Red Rocket.
Red Rocket. Yeah, and he has a fake dong in that movie.
What? Do they show it?
Yeah. You can't show real dong in an R-rated movie, but you can show fake dong, like in Boogie Nights.
Okay.
Show real dong.
Yeah, what about Walk Hard when that fucking he wakes dude up and then there's just a big black cock in his
that's
face.
a real.
Yeah.
There's real wieners,
dick.
but I think you can't show a hard penis.
Oh yeah, it
think
was a
that's what
flaccid
it is.
dick and Walk Hard.
But in Boogie Nights it was flaccid. It was
Which that's
just
false
huge.
advertising.
Dude, this dude's hot.
I always heard that. Well, who's that?
Simon Rex?
Yeah.
Would you smash that,
That's why
JP?
Tony doesn't know who he is.
He looks creepy. He looks like a vampire.
It kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Right.
Did you delete
which
that off
by
your browser?
definition means he's sexy. Like,
That's nice.
Scary Movie 3, you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
And 5. We skipped 4.
He says the N-word in that movie, in the Scary Movie 3.
Does not.
in the Eminem context.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey, you want to take a break?
Sure.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Break time.
I don't know why I did it there.
Break time. Break time. Break time. It's break time. All right. All right. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Hey, listeners, thanks for.
Yeah, hey, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to Wise Man Time.
Ring my bell.
Go follow Goodmorning Jonestown. Funny
yes.
podcast with our dear friend Tony Burkett.
What's
is
your
on.
favorite fast food? Comment below.
Yeah, what is your favorite? If you want us to talk about fast food or anything else in the news, put a comment on the. You have a chance to win $1,000 if you comment on the. It's not a likely chance because we don't have $1,000 between the three of us.
Yeah.
Unless Patrick has $1,000, then we have $1,000 between the three of us.
One lucky person is gonna win $1,000
Yeah.
somewhere.
Somewhere.
yeah.
They're lucky.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
Or we're gonna donate it to Russia.
What's the
So my
slowest?
landlord.
Yeah.
What's the slowest?
Donate to defeat the Ukrainian defense.
Oh fuck that! You know the dictator.
Here we go.
The dictator of Ukraine. What's his fucking Zelensky?
River Page.
Yeah.
That guy looks like a river. doesn't he?
River. Holy shit.
I keep seeing guys who look like River.
That's
around.
a good reference.
Didn't he play the piano with his dick, and now he's like dictating a whole country? And
That's how it works, man.
And he's
humiliation rituals.
He's Times Man of the Year now.
Is he really?
He is. He's joined the ranks of Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler,
and you.
and almost got it.
No, seriously, that was one of the Times Person of the Year. There was a
You.
mirror on the cover. Like
That's the
remember?
stupidest
yeah,
You,
God.
the
Could you actually see yourself in the mirror?
human? Yeah, you.
The
human
printed
person.
mirror?
Yeah,
Oh God, what year was that?
I don't know, like 10 years ago, maybe.
Ugh.
That seems like a 2020 thing. It's like to make everyone feel better about whatever. Yeah, you're doing great. Remember,
the best, dude. Most people
you're still alive. All these pussies dying from COVID.
People
but
who
you
buy paper magazines, none of them are the person of the year. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have that that copy.
And you're not person of the year.
I'm Donald Trump, so.
Oh,
but then when you buy that magazine, you can't run up to somebody and be like, "Hey, did you hear who the person of the year is? It's me." It's like, no, it's actually you.
I can't talk shit because I'm subscribed to paper magazines. I get Western Horseman. I don't even read it. I just keep it around the house.
No, you have to take a picture of you exactly like this, right? Mm-hmm. And then print out a Time magazine that says Time's Person of the Year with you on it, and you keep on the same outfit and go stand in front of newsstands and just like act like you're perusing it. Oh my goodness!
When did they decide?
This is embarrassing.
When did they decide to call it fucking Person of the Year? It used to be Man or Woman of the Year.
I thought it was always Person of the Year.
I thought it was always Person of the Year.
No.
Probably whenever Caitlyn Jenner won it.
No, still was that Woman of the Year?
Did it say person in
Did
quotations?
they win it?
No, actually, she did get Woman of the Year.
That's cause after less than a year of being a woman.
Yeah. Can you imagine being such a good woman?
You know, here's the thing.
Didn't you mention this guy earlier, Mahatma Gandhi?
Mahatma Gandhi.
He was Person of the Year back in 1930.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey.
Right.
My Gandhi.
That's why it was a good reference.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Continue.
Oh, I was just saying that I like Caitlyn Jenner because she's reasonable, first and foremost. Also, I like her because she looks like every member of Wings if you smushed them into make one person.
I don't know what the members of a Wings
that
look like.
reference.
Paul McCartney.
Oh,
his wife,
I thought you meant the
and
TV
then some
show.
other dude. No, the band Wings.
Yeah.
I just want to touch on the history of this Person of the Year thing. 1939, Joseph Stalin. Following 1940, Winston Churchill.
I know who all those people are, so it makes sense, you know?
It's just the contrast there where they go from
Stalin to Churchill.
Yeah.
She does look like everyone from Wings smushed together. Here's a picture of Wings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guys, look it up at
why
home.
It's a cute little joke.
Yeah. And there's only one girl in Wings, and she's pretty much like 1/5 of a girl. All right.
Oh, in 1950.
Hey, that's Paul McCartney you're talking about.
Sir Paul McCartney. King Paul McCartney.
He looks like a lesbian bird, don't he?
Yeah.
In 1950, the American Fighting Man is Time's Person of the Year.
Oh, wow.
That's his name?
That's back when they fought like this.
Yeah. Like men.
Yeah.
Right.
That's when
Fighting Irish.
Now it's all open palms and lackadaisical swinging. Just this
Passive
move.
aggression.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Have you ever seen a slap fight like
That's
when you're in high school?
Right.
Like I'm gonna fight you, and they're just like
They
getting wailing around, flailing their arms.
They called it slap boxing. They still wanted to remain kind of, retain the masculinity part of the.
But it was open hand.
I saw a bunch of fights like that, and then I saw one fight that was a real fight where the guy took the guy's head and like smashed it against this concrete pillar. There was blood everywhere. They couldn't clean it up for like a week.
Who
it was
won?
just like stuck. Obviously, the guy who smashed the guy's head into a pillar.
Oh,
Why did the blood stick for a week? Did
He was
they
just
have
like
the COVID vaccination?
It was like it was like a rough like concrete. Like it was like
Yeah,
it had like lots of grooves and shit for blood to get stuck in.
They couldn't afford a pressure washer.
I guess not. Our school didn't have that much
It's like,
money.
we got all the teeth out, but the blood still remains.
I also one time saw the football coach break up a fight, and I swear to God, he lifted both the kids up by their necks. He was like, "Cut that out."
That's pretty cool.
It was,
that
it was fucking.
absolutely did not happen.
I swear to God, I saw that.
It may have seemed like it. That didn't happen.
I saw it. I saw it happen.
JP having kid memories.
I live a fitness lifestyle. That is impossible.
That's funny, dude. Like your child memories. Whenever you relate them to an adult now, whenever you're an adult,
flew
like,
down.
Yeah. Remember that time that you jumped over Taco Bell?
Oh man.
In 1960,
I don't care.
I kind of care. I want to know who won 1960.
There needs to be a through line.
I want to touch on this. In 1960, U.S. scientists were persons of the year. What's strange about that is it was mostly Nazis.
Oh,
The
in
scientists
1960?
or
Yeah.
the scientists?
Was it a picture of
you
a
know what I'm
fucking
talking
of a
about.
test
It's a
tube?
picture of a beaker.
Was that the picture they used?
Yeah.
That's Beaker from the Muppets?
What did they liquefy him and put him in a fucking?
When I die, I want to
New
become
science,
I wanna be-
liquefying scientists.
I want to become a chemical. That's how you know you're a nerd.
Oh shit!
When I was in kindergarten, the ultimate burn was calling another kid a test tube baby. It was a crucial dig.
One time, there was this girl named like Shaughnessy or something like that, and she
I hate Irish
Shaughnessy?
women.
something like that. And she was, she was unfortunate looking. Not like she was a tall redhead.
Freckles. Yeah, we
freckles.
get it.
Yeah,
Shaughnessy.
yeah. And everyone would always make fun of her behind her back. And I joined in one day, and I was walking back to the class, and I leaned over to my friend, like, "Hey, you know how like most kids are born like out of their mom's, vaginas? Well, Shaughnessy was born out of her mom's butt." And then I turn around, and Shaughnessy's right behind me, and she like kicks me.
Oh, did she kick hard?
Yeah,
Like a mule, I bet.
She was drunk, so it wasn't too bad.
So she kind of missed.
I met a girl named Shaw D. That was her name.
You okay?
Oh, what happened?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Is he okay?
His tail's wagging.
Okay,
He's a
that's good.
sweet baby.
For the listeners, the dog fell.
Don't laugh at that's not funny. The dog is precious.
1969, the Middle Americans were People of the Year.
Oh, that will never happen
No.
What the
again.
hell is a
dude.
middle American?
People that live in the middle
Truckers.
of America.
It looks to encompass
People who ask questions like that.
It's a middle American.
it's Middle America.
Oh, that's that. When was that person's of the year?
1969.
Yeah, that's basically the Republican Tornado Alley.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's wherever tornadoes spawn is what they were celebrating.
The next year after that, tornadoes.
The American tornado. Times person of the year. They think that tornadoes are people.
Okay, the first person to win 2 years in a row
Uh-oh.
is Richard Nixon.
Really?
Look at that,
Nixon.
1971 and 72.
What was
That's
he in
fake
charge?
news,
He was
bro.
in charge of the magazine those two years.
It had to have been.
Yeah.
That is insane. It's weird. Well, I think Stalin may have won it 2 years in a row as well. I mean, you got to give it up for the
He had a good mustache.
dude.
Hey, so Nixon was in good company, you know?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, my two favorite leaders, Nixon and Stalin, Joseph Stalin.
And the devil. He was a great
Satan.
leader. Satan.
All good leaders, their name ends with N. Stalin, Nixon, Satan,
Hitler.
Hitlerin.
In 1978, Ding Xiaoping. Ding. Can you pronounce that for me?
I'd rather not.
I'll try.
I'm not trying to get
Ding
canceled.
dong.
I'll try it. Let me see. Deng Xiaoping.
Yeah, Ding Xiaoping.
Deng Xiaoping.
Is that's not the same guy?
The other guy has a harder pronounced name. Who the hell is Who's
Oh,
that guy?
he looks to be one of those elite over in Iran. You know the guys, right? Wearing the
Khomeini?
Sure, that sounds right. Yeah,
Is it Cobain?
Yeah. He's got a
Kurt Cobain?
Cobain.
Khomeini.
Oh, God.
You are Kurt Cobain.
Okay, this is where it starts
Blow
going
your
off the
brains
fucking
out.
rails. 1982, The Computer is a person of the year.
Well, no wonder Caitlyn Jenner got woman of the year.
I bet in 11 months you won't be laughing at that. But continue.
What do you know?
Just, you know.
Oh, what do you
What's going
think?
on?
What do you think is going to happen, Tony?
I mean, I've heard whispers of...
It's Tony time.
Whispers of quantum...
Ooh.
Quantum
thing.
computing. You think it's gonna?
I'd rather not even say. It's,
Okay.
Are you afraid if you talk about it, the quantum computers will come after you first?
I'm not. No.
Who are you afraid they'll come after?
I just...
Okay.
Let's just move the conversation
All right.
forward.
Okay,
That's
all right.
I'm
things
scared.
Things
Sounds
got
like Tony
pretty
knows
tense.
something.
Yeah, I got tense there for a second.
You have a computer in your head? Call me.
1985, Deng Xiaoping won again.
Wow.
Really?
That was our
Yeah,
team.
same guy.
Is he Jing's like dad or something?
bet
Is he
that
related to
ain't his
Jing?
name
Is he
at
related
all.
to Ching Ching Chong?
I don't know if that's how last names work in China, but
You know what the messed up part about how broken this country is? It's a completely different guy. They just thought it was him. That's sad.
You just picked him up off the street. There he is.
okay, this is where things start getting gay.
The computer.
1988, the Endangered Earth is a person of the year.
Oh, how long have they been saying
The
that?
endangered Earth? Yo, there's only one of them. It's been endangered, bro.
Yeah, they put "the" in front of it.
The
just in
Endangered
case you
Earth.
didn't know which one they were talking about.
Well, it's,
Can I just? I'll say it here. Global warming is a scam.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you for
Think so?
saying it.
Is that like it's like a big national park conspiracy or something like that? Like, you know, forcing everyone to get
You know
out
what? I
and see
take
the.
I like
it. I
national
take that
parks.
back. I take it back. What I said.
Oh,
It's happening,
It is happening.
and we got to do something about it.
Yeah, no, it's happening. It's always happening.
It's like 78 degrees out in December.
yeah.
yeah.
Probably because we're in Florida.
Yeah, but this time last year it was like 104. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you remember 2020 was cold, like when we were doing those shows like at the Emerald Republic.
Yeah,
like, it was like
everyone's-
October. We were all like fucking bundled up. It was like really cold.
Well, it was
Now it's
cold.
hot.
It was cold in October this year too. It just it gets cold. It gets cold and then it gets hot. It's like, you know.
yeah, isn't it
it's
weird
not-
how that happens like
Every
every year?
year. Yeah.
I need to move to a colder climate, dude. I'm melting.
Well,
out
when
here.
I was a kid, it was called global warming. Then they changed it to climate change because the globe wasn't warming.
But it was.
And now
but
they're
the
like,
climate
you
was-
can't prove it wrong. It's like, I'm sorry, did the climate change today? Or was it just 70 degrees all day?
That's a good point.
Hold on, no. Answer the question. Did the climate change at all today?
The cultural climate, maybe.
It did.
There you go.
It went from like 60 something in the morning to like 80 in like high noon, and
Right.
then it went back down to like 70s.
All right, so
Yeah.
don't question why you have a social credit score now.
Oh
Like, that's-
man, it's getting here.
A plus B, right?
Yeah.
If they do that shit, I'm being a terrorist. I've said this on the show before. I threatened to become a terrorist a lot in publicly. But
that why you
I said
talk
that
about
before on
absolutely.
my show. I was like, everyone has to vow to just like wreck their social credit score on day one.
Yeah, that's the only way it would really work. I mean,
Nosedive, yeah.
if everybody in the country right now decided we're not paying any tax at all
done.
to the
Done
federal
deal.
government, it all collapses. They would have to forcefully take it from you.
Well, look
And-
at the stuff going on in China, dude. That's
Yeah.
the reason. Here's the thing, man. Kurt Metzger, genius comedian, he did a tour in China. He was like, actually the social credit score works there because there's 2 billion people and you can't have enough cops to police that. So you got to get people to police themselves or whatever. But the thing about it is now they're like revolting in Wuhan because they burned down that apartment complex with people inside of it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you guys could just take over. There's 2 billion of you.
Yeah.
You could just
I mean-
take it over, but it's all mental, you know.
It is. I mean, but how many people are in the Chinese military? Like 10 million people, maybe.
Nothing compared to the population.
Yeah, exactly.
Did y'all see what happened in Germany today?
No.
I would
about,
never be afraid of a Chinese person with a gun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care the circumstance.
I'm more scared if they
I
got
still-
nunchucks, you know?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
They can't aim right, you know?
My
They just
favorite
can't
thing
see.
about the mental war they put on them is the names of stuff. They'll be like the People's Liberation Army, and I'm like, it ain't none of those things. You know what I mean? They're like, we're the Freedom Patrol. Put your hands behind your back.
I want to
But
touch on before you hit Germany. I want to
Okay.
touch on one more thing about what's happening in China. The city of Shanghai, population 25 million people on complete lockdown. They're actually welding people inside of their apartment.
Oh, yeah.
This video.
Yeah. You
All
know
right.
who we need?
They also have those robot dogs patrolling the streets. They have machine guns.
If you're
Dude.
gonna say Jackie Chan,
Ping Dao Ching.
Ding, ding, dong,
Ding Dong Ching.
Ding, ding, jing, pow.
Yep, we need him.
what about
Or her.
What about 1996 Times Man of the Year David Ho? He could really.
Who the fuck is David Ho?
He's Dang's friend.
I don't know, but
Who is
his last
David
name's
Ho? I've never
so
heard of
I had
him.
to say it.
Andrew Groove. That's a good name.
His mom was a weak woman, though. You're like, I'd be like, nah, you're changing your name. I'm not gonna be Ho.
Go ahead, Chip.
Yeah, I
happened?
think it was today in Germany. They arrested like 133 people who were like across Germany that were apparently all involved in like some kind of plot to like make like a revolution against the government. And, they were like, oh, it's a bunch of right wings and QAnons and fucking Russian sympathizers. And I was just reading the comments under the news, and it's all these fucking people being like, oh, like I wish we could do that in America, like all these right wing people. But unfortunately, the police won't touch them unless they break the law. And I was like, "Wait, so you want the police to just arrest people for their thoughts? Like that's literally what you're advocating for? Like, oh, they didn't break the law, but I don't like it." So
that's basically giving like it's not giving them credence to like hating police. Like, oh yeah, they won't do anything unless someone's breaking the law. It's like that's the reason we have cops. Like that's the only reason we should have cops is if someone breaks the law.
And now you want them just like, oh, you said a thing I don't like. Let's take out everything you have.
That
insurrectionist.
That advocation has to come from a place of pure ignorance, like no other. And also, I really never.
It's the same as people who were all excited about like cashless society. You remember when they were talking about that a lot?
Yeah.
Decentralized.
And they were like, yeah, I got in an argument with one.
Just said a word. I was just said a word.
I was thinking. I was going to say, Bitcoin is decentralized currency. It's cashless.
Well, that's essentially the social credit score that you were talking about.
Oh, right, blockchain.
Yeah, I got in an argument with one of these bitches.
Fuck you.
I was like, why the fuck would you want a cashless society? Like, I'm cool with having like alternate currencies. Like, I'm cool with like cryptos and shit. But like, why would you want to not have cash anymore?
Right.
They're like, well, it's dirty and really like it's just used for crime. And I'm like, what? You don't like crime? You fucking who the fuck doesn't like crime?
Yeah, it's all
crime is great.
All the best movies are made out of that.
Everything good is a crime. All right, like, and if it's not yet, it will be soon.
Sex, the way I have it, it's a crime.
It's like, oh, it's dirty? Well, I guess I'm not going to be giving you this wad of it that I was about to give you. Am I anymore, you stupid bitch?
Criminals are the real heroes of society. They're putting their freedom at risk to provide us with fun and entertaining news stories. Mm-hmm. What the fuck would we... imagine a life without criminals. It'd be boring as shit.
You know, you're not completely wrong there.
Who would I idolize?
It depends on the crime, though. Doesn't it?
Decentralized.
Quantum.
Man,
Entangled.
I feel like I have been. I feel like my true colors have been shown.
String theory.
That's my MO, dude. It's like if I don't know what's happening in a conversation, I would just like big word and try to seem like I know what I'm talking about.
2002. Time
we're getting closer to the recent times.
People of the year 2002, the whistleblowers.
Oh,
that means coaches.
Oh yeah. That
Edward
means Julian Assange. That means Edward Snowden. You know, people who are in jail now.
Yeah, or fleeing for their lives.
Right, that are now refugees.
Yeah,
whistleblowers. We love whistleblowers. I'll tell you.
Oh, this is. I mean, right. The year after the American Soldier. 2003.
They really backstepped on that one.
They waited a while for them to... They could have done that on... Oh, wait, that's when we did the invasion, right?
Is that what people were defunded? Like, we should have defunded them.
They're like, you know, like, finally, our military is going into Iraq, you know?
Yeah. Now, it's going to be like 2004, straight white men.
Yeah. And then a big plummet after that.
Yeah.
Cis males.
That's a good...
Cis wasn't a word back then.
I mean, because, you know...
Still not.
It was. It's just a different context, you know?
No, I tried to spell cis on, like, my wordscape game on my phone. Doesn't come up as a word.
No.
What is it? Is cis, like, shorthand for something?
I don't think so.
Sister. So, in 2003... I mean, you got to think about if you could really theorize, if you wanted to, that we really wanted to propagate the invasion of Iraq in 2003. So, of course, Time would have been right along with them, saying, "Yeah, we need to support our troops." But ideally, really, what they were saying is we need to
get on the petrodollar.
Yeah.
First of all, what does propagate mean, Zach?
It means like propagate, you know, like it's kind of like Watergate and Waterganda.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you ever had to propagate to keep a dog from going down the hallway? All right.
My favorite comedian who propagates is Carrot Top.
Oh, so cis is Latin.
What? It's a word?
It means on this side of, whereas trans mean on the other side of. So we're already we're already taking sides.
So, you know what else is Latin?
Right and wrong, essentially.
What?
Going to hell in a handbasket.
That is a Latin phrase.
Yeah, bathhouses, queerdom. Some Latin stuff. It's just like before your society ends. It's all Latin type stuff. It's like having a boy lover.
And
it's just, that's cultured.
And it's the devil's language.
It is.
So
thank you.
yeah,
Thank
right, right. If you want to summon,
Thank
if you want
you.
to summon a demon, what do you speak?
Absolutely.
You speak Latin.
Some dead language.
Mhm.
Yep.
Why do you think it's dead?
Exactly.
You don't see any other languages dead besides all those other ones that
You
died?
know that's what they speak in hell, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's
you
why
know?
it's so fucking tormenting because you don't understand what anyone's.
Behemoth.
2005.
Decentralized. Decentraloose.
Is decentralized
It's decentraloose.
a Latin word?
Decentralized. All right. We got Patrick.
What's
What's the
up?
next one?
2005, The Good Samaritans.
What?
The
Yes.
Good
Wait,
Samaritan, not the bad one.
Did you skip
The one from the Bible?
No.
I'd be
Bono.
fine with that. I'd be fine with Good Samaritans from the Bible. Now we're in 2022, and Good Samaritan has a completely different definition of. You know what I'm saying? Now a Good Samaritan is someone that snitches on someone for thinking their mind,
Yes.
for saying what they believe.
What a Good Samaritan.
Remember when everyone got mad at you two for giving
Doxing
everyone a free
someone,
CD?
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone got mad at. I think I still have that album on my phone.
Yeah, I think it started playing randomly on my phone not that long ago.
Yeah.
The great music rape?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah,
shit.
Bono's like, you know what? The world's gone through so much hardship. Let's just as a big millionaire fucking band, let's just record a studio album and give it to everyone for free. And everyone was like, "Fuck you, asshole."
So want to be like
that
Bono?
was, that was
what?
weird that people got that mad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get it. Like, if your phone was full and it's like, oh fuck, like, hey, what the shit is this? But I don't know, free up some space.
Even then, I don't get it because you can just delete it.
Yeah.
Let me touch back on that.
My favorite U2 song.
Is it still free? Like, if I want it now, do I have to buy it?
It's on my phone. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
My favorite U2 song is the Entourage theme song, even though that's not their song.
What song is that?
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you had prior knowledge,
I like Sunday Bloody Sunday. That's a good one.
but
That's a good
it's amazing you mentioned
All right.
U2 because. Oh, okay, I get it. Bono was part of that group. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
What group?
All right,
That's why-
yeah.
that's
U2.
Bono Person of the Year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is he really?
Yeah.
What, the next
was
year?
Well, the rock band U2 was
Right
Good
after the
Samaritans.
American Soldier, Bono.
But included in the Good Samaritans, you're looking
he
at
is
Bill-
now, dude. Now he's everything we've seen. He's a whistleblower. He is
He's Chinese.
he is a truth teller. He's just
I have
He's
the
a
weirdest
good
character.
thing as Bono. He's trans.
I had the weirdest dream.
He may not know it.
He's the
but he
computer.
is. He's a little coochie boy.
Speaking of computer, yeah, Bill and Melinda Gates were also part of the Good Samaritans.
Oh,
Of course
yeah.
they were.
Well, you know,
No longer Melinda
Hitler's been
Gates.
on there. Of course, the Antichrist will be also.
Yeah. Oh, I can see it coming. 2006, guys.
Mhm.
You are the person of the year.
That's the one. That's the reason we started this conversation at all.
yeah, this is where it led to. You.
Yeah.
Then the
Zach.
next year, they're like, you
No,
too.
you, Patrick. The sequel to you.
I had a dream
That's what
that
we,
I met
mega
Bono.
fans, that's what we
It was
call
weird.
them.
That's one of the rare instances that the sequel's better than the original.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What, World War II?
No. Oh, yeah. Well, more interesting.
I mean, yeah.
It was better than the first one.
2007, Vladimir Putin.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn,
it only
he's on
took 15 years before, whoever just got it. 2008, Barack Obama, naturally.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
Naturally.
Well, houses
Hey,
can't.
Patrick, do you like Vladimir Putin?
oh, yeah.
Putting this dick in your ass.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say the housing market couldn't be the person of the year because it didn't do well.
No, not at all. Not at all. And that was all. And that was actually, if you're going to jump back here, that was apparently 2004 Man of the Year's fault. George Bush.
Ooh.
George Bush was Man of the Year?
Yeah,
2004. Yeah, I missed that one.
Wait, George W? George W or his dad?
Are
Hey,
you?
can
sorry,
we
sorry.
can we put a pin just for a second?
Sure,
I
yeah.
want to get you guys to do something with me.
Okay.
I know Patrick well. He's about this life.
Okay.
But y'all, so I feel like they're gonna run Michelle Obama in 2024. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like that's It makes sense on multiple levels. When they do,
They're giving up on Biden.
Biden's gave up already.
Right.
Biden gave up on himself.
Yeah.
But continue.
When she runs, and she will, let's make a huge deal about seeing her birth certificate.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
I'm about
Her in quotes. I want to see her birth certificate.
I want to see Man of the Year's birth certificate.
You know, and you said in 2024, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Biden's already planning on running in 2024.
Is he really?
That's right.
Okay,
That's
I'm
what I was
planning on
thinking.
running in 2028, but that don't mean it's gonna happen, you know.
But do you think? I mean, all right. Say what you want about Biden. He is old school, white guy, and if Michelle Obama,
He's so old he
pops up-
forgot school. That's what he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's way past those years. So I mean, so for her, a black woman, in quotes.
Which part? Black or woman?
I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure which of what. Maybe just throw the quotes on the end, both close together.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really sure. I just don't. Things could get. I don't know, man.
Okay. Yeah, no, Tony, I'm down with your idea. That'd be
Yes.
very funny. Where is she from originally? Illinois?
Kenya.
Aren't we all?
Yeah,
Can you show me a birth certificate?
She's from the South Side of Chicago.
Oh,
Dilly.
Oh yeah, isn't she from like the worst street in Chicago?
Chicago,
conveniently.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Conveniently. yes.
The worst suburb in Chicago.
The worst
Yeah.
street. What, Dr.
No, it's
Martin
like
Luther
it's like
King
it's like
Jr.?
if you walk
She was
down it,
born
you
in the
get
bathroom
shot.
at
Like-
Second City.
She was born in the bathroom of Second City?
Yeah.
That's a good improv.
2010,
Well, you
Mark
know.
Zuckerberg.
Yes, and
2000 what?
2010, Mark Zuckerberg.
Didn't we skip a few years?
No, I mean,
Okay, it doesn't matter.
you
unmutable
were talking about people not
Doesn't matter.
human. I want to see his birth certificate.
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
man.
He's
That
like
guy's a robot.
It just says space.
He probably just has a manufacturing number, like a serial code.
True. Yeah, 0010.
Nah,
Oh,
he's more decentralized. I would imagine.
Yeah, propagate that.
What do you mean by decentralized?
How did you remember that word?
Good job.
I had forgotten it.
I remember what words look like in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You neurodivergent?
I am.
That's a big one.
I'm wasting it on fucking talking to, people, but I could be a computer scientist.
Could you?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Like computer stuff.
Science.
Mostly. Mostly they
You wouldn't get it.
he
doesn't go here.
They like to they like to click and type a lot. Kind of like Africans. They click and type.
What do they type on in Africa?
Their mouths.
Oh,
discarded keyboards.
yeah, right. They're not even on boards.
The keyboards that have the losing name of the Super Bowl team. That was my favorite thing when I found out that they all the clothes of the because they mass produce like each team that played the Super Bowl, they mass produce both, right? Mm-hmm. So they have something to sell right away.
Right.
So like all that like congratulations the Eagles or whatever, all that shit has to go out the window whenever they lose the Super Bowl.
They send it to Africa.
Yeah. So you'll see like 2011 winners, but
Some Somali pirate who's like, I'm the captain now.
my favorite team is the Eagles
Hey.
because they won in 2011. It's like actually,
I finally got paid. I have money again. I can buy cigarettes,
Hey! How long do you think you'll have that money?
dude. Not long. I gotta pay more bills.
It's a countdown.
yeah, I pay his bills, pays his running bar tab at the local watering hole.
I do not have a running bar tab.
Okay.
I do drink for free on Tuesdays though.
Okay,
ladies
now
night.
do
Where
they
at?
say it's free?
I can't tell you that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not
Okay.
going to.
All I have to do is show the bartender my feet. He really likes them. I don't know.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, look at these. I'm like, no.
Sexual
he
maniac.
always gives me drinks anyway, but sometimes I'm like, hey, look at my feet. I
So
know you like them.
you're prostituting yourself for drinks.
Just my feet. Who the fuck cares?
When do you hit rock bottom?
I don't know.
Way after that.
It's a lot of free booze. I mean, shit.
Wait.
I had like 6 tequilas last night and didn't pay a dime.
It's like a sun pass, but
Holy shit! Did you take your
it's your
shoes off?
feet.
He's like,
Yeah.
I had 6 tequilas. 2 of them were on my feet.
Yeah.
So I drank 4.
I just had 6
I
tequila.
wear a
and
white
boy, my
T-shirt. I pour
dog's
one of them
tired.
all over myself.
You know, I
You know
love it when two people-
how you know how JP says I'm drunk. He says, "Woo, my dogs are barking."
2011, The Protester.
Ugh. See, here we go. This is when
this
that
is the
starts
turn.
changing.
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah,
turn.
well, it
Truly
started
is.
changing really in '88 when this
I'm
started
so
with
glad I
the-
graduated high school in 2010 because imagine being in high school whenever like advocating was like the cool thing to do.
It's gonna be like 2019 fags.
Because we can say it now because queers, we call everyone queers anyways.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
LGBTQFA.
We are fag. We are proud. We are fagging. We are proud.
We are fouled.
Oh my God, 2014, the Ebola fighters.
Wow.
What?
The Federation of Assorted Gays.
It's trying to prep you for COVID.
Yeah,
You know, they're
that's
trying
ex-
to put it in your mind.
I mean, if
That's planting a little seed.
That's strange.
if I showed you a picture that they had on there, you would swear that was like 2020.
It's like the Ebola fighter. Who's propagating it? I mean,
Yeah. Well, who's on the other side of the Ebola?
who's watering it?
Yeah, what's there to gain from this Ebola?
What country do we have to bomb to get rid of the Ebola virus? Iraq? Okay.
Yeah, probably. If they're even a country.
The one Michelle Obama's from. America.
America. Dude, I mean,
We are behind all the
that would be the
viruses.
biggest turn of event, like
If America bombed America.
we're going on war with America.
You know,
I
you're,
mean, we
Go to
are.
war with America.
We are.
Yeah.
you were
we
talking
are.
about mass production of like the Super Bowl team, like the losing team.
Yeah.
It was already mass produced. Same thing happened in 2016 when Trump ran against Hillary. They had already pre-printed like hundreds of thousands of those fucking
Oh, yeah,
Time
like,
magazine
Hillary wins.
with Hillary wins. But
Probably more than Donald
Really?
Trump.
that brings me to 2016, Donald Trump.
Man of the Year.
Yeah.
I love that
Person of the
there's
Year.
African people reading Time magazines that say Hillary Clinton won the election.
They
and America's
can't
just
read.
ruining the world, and they think it's Hillary Clinton's fault. You know?
So a bunch of immigrants come here and they're like, I'm a Republican.
I mean, yeah.
That's kind of how it happens, right?
right.
Yeah. I think it's crazy. I don't think Time would have picked him as Man of the Year if it wasn't for that faux pas with Hillary and, having to clean that mess up and actually print the correct winner. You know what I'm saying? Like they would have picked somebody else, perhaps Russia. I don't know.
Does every president-elect get Person of the Year? Is that how it works? It seems like George Bush, Obama, and Trump.
right.
Yeah, they can't even give him an inch. So like 2016's Person of the Year, Russian disinformation.
Yeah. I mean, immediately after 2017, the Silence Breakers.
What?
Who?
What is that?
Me too.
I never even heard
Who
of
is that? Because
Silence
literally
Breakers?
no one shuts up now. So who could that possibly?
Oh, actress Alyssa Milano. Actress Tarana Burke.
Hold on.
Who are these people?
Alyssa Milano won the Person of the Year?
Yeah, she was one of the Silence
No,
Breakers.
she's like, part of the group of person.
Who is Alyssa Milano?
Let's pull
Who's
up
the
the picture.
boss?
Who's the boss? Show me a picture.
Who's
of
her boss? I think it was
Poison Ivy.
Hey, answer the first question before we get to another question, all right? Who's Alyssa Milano? Who's the boss?
She's on Who's the
I can't
Boss?
tell if she's
the
hot
daughter.
or weird looking.
She used to be hot.
I think
Now
she's attractive.
50.
Is she 50?
That does happen.
She was a smoke show when I was a kid. She was
now,
every boy's
now
first.
she's turning to ash.
It's funny because her little brother on that show. One day I saw something and I was like, I wonder whatever happened to that kid. He is the gayest guy on the planet.
Hey.
Dude. He is like makeup tutorial gay.
Who?
Her brother from Who's the Boss.
Oh,
Her brother. From another mother?
makeup tutorial gay.
But
That's pretty good.
who's the next one?
Who's the Boss? Completely different show in
Holy
China.
2019, Greta
Because
Thunberg.
who is actually the boss?
Really?
Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg.
Oh, I'm Greta Thunberg. Oh, we gotta save the climate, we do. Oh, I'm gonna sail around the world. That'll help the climate somehow.
That voice is so much prettier than that little unfortunate girl. That girl looks unfortunate. fortunate. She looks like the Exorcist girl.
She has-
You know what I'm talking about?
She has
Yeah.
emotional issues. She like cries during her speeches.
I cry because the earth is sad.
Remember when?
I'm sad
so ugly.
Oh, crikey.
Remember when
from Sweden.
Whenever every adult in Hollywood was like, she's the smartest person in the world. I was like, that's a fucking issue. If a child is smarter than all of you motherfuckers, then that's an issue.
She was 16 years old when she won Woman of the Year.
I mean, a 16-year-old Swedish girl is probably smarter than like a 20-year-old American
But here's the
girl.
difference, okay?
Not a bad point.
Here's the difference. There's two kind of people that have children, right? There's the people who are children are to be seen and not heard, who are like, why are you talking to me? Like,
Yes.
Because
there's
I said
adults
so.
speaking.
Yes.
And then there's people like who are like, everyone shut up, the children are talking.
Yeah.
Like, let's see like kids who get too much attention,
They're
you know?
talented. They can sing, and meanwhile they sing like,
Yeah, but it's a real problem. That the whole world was like, everyone listen to this child. It's like, I don't want to live in a world where we should all shut up and listen to a child. It needs to be like, shut up.
They don't have anything
Adults are speaking.
interesting to say in the first place.
Exactly. Yeah. Would you bring me a seltzer out of there, Drewer? Thanks, man.
Bring in Tony seltzer time.
Oh, naturally the progression goes 2020 is shared.
Shared?
By no.
Oh.
Shared by two people.
you.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Oh my fucking god!
Why did Kamala?
How dare you put a black woman in with a white man?
Joe Biden didn't even get it whenever Obama got it. Why the fuck does a Kamala get it whenever Biden gets it?
I
you know
can't
why?
imagine why.
You know why?
I don't know why. Propagation.
Because she's actually the president. And
Because Black
she has the
Lives
controls
Matter.
to fucking Joe's.
They finally
brain.
they finally decentralized the person of the year.
Because Black Lives Matter. MADDER.
Oh, hey, there seems to be some philosophical depth in that statement.
Yeah, this one might get flagged. I'm not sure yet.
No, we're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it will. 2021, Elon Musk.
Really?
Ooh,
Public enemy number one.
Yeah.
I was I was the number one
ironic.
guy. Wait, pretty good one. I've got a spaceship. I'm building a spaceship. I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna ooh. Oh, I'm in the lost. I'm like NASA, but better. Hey, buy Dogecoins.
Silly humans.
Oh, and then we'll top it off at the end here, 2022, this year. That's the one we're in.
Oh yeah.
I don't know this one.
Vladimir Zelensky.
Volodymyr. Isn't it funny that Vladimir Putin is fighting a guy named Volodymyr? It's like Wario and
Waluigi.
Mario. Yeah.
It's like Ganon. Never mind. I was gonna make a Zelda reference and I couldn't even pull
Ganon.
through. It's like Ganon versus Ganondorf. Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
difference is we
like-
willingly give
Sorry.
Mario our money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not picking our pockets.
Hey, Mario's gonna be played by Chris Pratt.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, a patriot.
I win for the
I hate
white
it when
guy.
actual Italians play Mario, you know, but such beloved characters.
I hate when Italians play a Japanese character. It pisses me off. So now we get a white guy doing it.
Let's look at. I just want to mention the fucking the nominees for 2022 here.
Hold on, should we guess?
Yeah.
That's a fun game.
Okay. Louis C.K. He had a great special.
He did have a fucking great special. But
Sorry's like is as
Zelensky. It's got to
good.
be in that vein,
right.
you know?
Well, Zelensky was
So
a
it's godless
comedian.
Oh, I know. The small drones that are the small nuclear warheads. That
Xi
they use.
Jinping.
Yes.
All right.
Xi Jinping was actually one of the nominees.
Yeah. Xi
Really?
Jinping.
Trying to think of the worst people on the planet.
For person of the year.
Yeah.
Well, this is cheating because I'm
Jeffrey
looking at
Dahmer.
But that they say are.
Fauci.
No.
Oh.
No. I bet he was nominated though. He was nominated in 2020. Fauci.
Alex Jones.
Who are people that they're telling us are
I'll never-
fantastic but are human garbage?
What?
Or
Liz Cheney.
There you go. Perfect.
Cardi B.
Is Liz Cheney the straight one or the gay one?
Liz Cheney, here's the thing, man. She's a snitch.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't care, dude. You can't be a snitch. You need to prop up any snitches. Like, I get it. It's like, don't be a Republican anymore, then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you hate Donald Trump. I don't like him either. But it's like, don't be a Republican. But you're a snitch.
You know, Harry Potter.
Who's protesting who's prosecuting someone who shouldn't be prosecuted?
Who's prosecuting somebody that shouldn't be
Who's
prosecuted?
who's laying the hammer down on the insurrectionists? Who, by
I
the
think
way,
that's the FBI.
yeah, there you go, FBI.
Whoever the director of the FBI is.
The Federal Bureau.
It's like that was a
female body
bobo.
investigator.
Federal Bureau of Insurrection.
The female body.
The quote unquote insurrection was bobo. And it's like, I understand you hate them because they like Trump, but it's like whenever they said they were going to ban jewel pods, like those same people were going to go into the Capitol. Like,
Elf Bar. That might be a nominee
That was
for
a-
Person of the Year.
That was a
Elf
lame
bar?
insurrection.
It's the new vapes that everyone smokes.
Well, here's one for you that you wouldn't be surprised. One of the nominees for 2022: gun safety advocates.
exactly.
What the fuck? A gun safety advocate.
Here's
So
what-
just like
I mean, I agree with that.
every
Gun safety.
every responsible gun owner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
no, here's
That's actually a good thing.
here's
Yeah,
one
I
you
mean,
would not
I
expect.
disagree.
Actually, there's two that you would not expect though. There's Elon Musk again for 2022
Because they hate him.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
they hate
Ron DeSantis was actually a nominee.
Yeah,
DeSantis.
villains. You always got to have that villain in there.
You forget that. You forget
Who's
that
really the hero?
smart people can nominate people as well.
Yeah.
And then protesters in Iran.
Protesters in Iran.
Yeah,
Okay.
not the Chinese protesters.
Oh, because the whole Burkett situation.
Yeah, burqa situation. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, where's your hat?
Decentralization.
They would never do that.
Is that what they did? Some lady didn't wear a burqa and they threw her in the water and she drowned because nobody taught her how to swim?
Did you see San Francisco has murder
was a
bots
witch.
now?
What?
San
So does
Francisco.
Houston.
San Francisco has murder bots now.
Houston has them also.
Really, Houston has them too.
Like the dogs?
Yeah.
They have. They have.
those Boston
They have
Dynamic
police robots
dogs.
that are authorized to kill.
Why doesn't Boston have those? It seems like that would be the first place to
You'd think.
the experiment.
You'd think.
Maybe it's too close to home.
I think it's weird that because didn't it start in San Francisco? The fuck.
I think it started in San Francisco.
So that's strange how they started paying trans people to be trans and they have
And they
murder
put them in the
bots.
same city with the murder bots.
Dude, straight up.
Oh shit!
If they were to do that here, if I could get $1,200 just to say that I'm a woman, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I understand
Oh, yeah.
there's so many people who are like, I wouldn't do that. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
I would totally. Yeah,
Is it that they're
I could
trying?
be a woman if I feel like it.
They're trying to like inflate the circle of you know what I'm saying. They're trying to increase the population in that specific demographic, the trans community. They're trying to like blow it up to make it bigger.
Dude,
Did you
look.
see?
Maybe.
Did you see all the like crypto billionaires turning up dead?
Yeah. Look, let's settle the trans thing for once and for all.
Yeah, no, we got this one.
All right. Look, I'm going to say this. First of all, I'm going to say I support trans kids. All 6 of them. Okay. Trans kids are just the new wiggers, man. Am I wrong?
I have a problem with
But
that
am I
word.
wrong? But am I wrong? But am I wrong?
No,
I know that's a hard truth to hear, but am I wrong?
There's more. There's way more of them though.
They want to fit in.
Exactly. They just trying to fit in. And
Damn, that's a good point.
And here's the thing. I know probably I shouldn't use that word. I don't know the politically correct word for wiggers, or I would have used it. That's not to mean anything negative about black people. In fact, it's about how great black people are because but blackness has become so mainstream. You know what I mean?
That big
That
old-
it's not
yeah.
even
It's-
counterculture anymore. It's
Right,
just
yeah.
culture. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's a
In other words, that they're not-
complimentary to black people. Like when I was a kid, white kids who act black, it was just something
scary.
to like rebel and also try to be cool and stuff. And it's like blackness is so mainstream. We're sitting here saying like Steve Harvey's the new Ed McMahon and stuff. It's like, you know, you find the top of any field, it's like a black person crushing it at it. So it's like, blackness is mainstream now. So if you want to be different, you have to go try to be something else. Trans kids is the new wiggers, man. It's a fact.
I like the way that.
And here's the thing.
I don't like the way either of them dress. I'll tell you that much.
But here's the thing, dude. In the way of wiggers, because I'm an old man, and like when you go to your 20-year high school reunion, much like wiggers, it's like there's a bunch of wiggers in high school, and then 20 years later, there's a couple people who are still like doing it years later because they were the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
yeah.
good for them.
So,
More power to them.
So time weeded
More
out.
power to them.
And they-
yeah,
and-
you
and-
figure
and
out
they
who
took-
you really are.
And they took drugs too. Like, but it was like Percocets and shit.
But here's the thing,
not,
man.
Not
hormone blockers.
You're like, but here's the thing, man. You take a little bit from every community that you like. So then you figure out who you are, you know, and you're like, oh, I'm just a white dude. I love Wu-Tang, though. You know, that's just part of who I am.
Wu-Tang.
But then you go, and there's people 20 years later that they're just still full-blown wiggers, you know? And you're like, well, that's who you authentically are. Well, same way with trans kids. In 20 years, how many of them are going to still be keeping it up? Well, most of them are going to blow their brains out between now and then because they're just...
Probably chop their
That
really-
is an unfortunate fact.
That is a thing that happens.
How many
a
kids
lot.
did you go to high school with? If they could have taken a pill and turned their skin black, would have done it. Plenty of them.
Yeah.
And they'd have probably blown their black brains out between now and 20 years later. I'm just saying, man. There's nothing. Let me tell you. As humans, there's nothing that we crave more than authenticity. That is a fact, dude.
Originality.
Not even originality, just authenticity. How many like parrot head dudes have you ever met where you're like, I mean, I think it's garbage, but that dude he's authentic person. We crave authenticity as humans, you know what I mean? And part of being a kid is just trying to figure out who you are. Like, dude, you can go to any middle school in Pensacola. You're gonna meet like the diamond in the rough as an authentic 7th grader.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're all just trying to like model ourselves to figure out who we are to fit in. Everything's constant pointing at something else to keep the attention off me when you're in 7th grade.
Yeah.
Maybe one kid in this entire town is
Yeah, you're
in
like
7th grade is
uncomfortable
authentic.
in
They'll
your
be the
own
same
skin.
person that they are right now in 20 years, you know? So, as I was saying,
Oh man.
trans kids just swiggers, man.
Well done.
Yeah,
That was good.
That was a great.
was a
Dude,
good point.
that's the best last like because I figure we're wrapping.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah.
That was the best, most poignant last supper deal that we've ever had.
Supper? What are we eating?
Well, whenever we like wrap it up, we always like end on something, right?
Well, I was
Yeah.
going to tell you I
That
want to
was-
think about lesbians now. But
Well, maybe next episode.
Next time.
You'll just have to have me on again
that's
in the future.
That's the Patreon.
There you go.
Well, you're gonna have to tune in to Good Morning Jonestown in order
Yes.
to hear on that. what
We're
he's
only
got
on
to think about
Patreon
lesbians.
right now. It's only $1 a month if you want to join. As low as $1 a month.
You want to plug your Instagram because you have shows going on every now and then. and I think-
Society Club FL
you
on
go.
Instagram.
That's
Tony Burkett
It'll-
on Twitter or Jonestown Life on Twitter.
And we'll put links in the description of this episode. Be sure to like,
Thank
comment,
you.
and subscribe.
Thank y'all for having me on.
You're very welcome.
Seriously,
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for coming
being
in.
here.
I hope I didn't talk too much. I'm working on that.
You didn't
Yeah.
talk enough. Jeez.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyways, this has been Go Ahead Wise.
Man!
time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We love you. See you next week.